Hello, everybody. My name is Paul Frank with Berkshire Hathaway. One of the things we want to talk to you about today is conquering the curve. It's a philosophy that we talk about at our office all the time. It's just systems that we use in order to create a great real estate business. So what is the curve? Basically, you do a lot of lead generation, you get a couple deals going, you start dealing with those deals, and then once they close, you go, oh no, I need to go get some more clients. So you go do more lead generation and you get more deals, and then you close those deals, and then you're always doing this. So what we want to do is take you out of this, take you out of the roller coaster, and just to get you to do a nice smooth line on an upward trajectory. So if you follow these basics, you'll really have a great real estate business to build from. Now, what I want to do is I'm just going to go through these slides really quick. If you want more information about this or you want to get a personalized plan, then reach out to me and I'll be more than happy to go through these steps with you. Okay? So why conquer the curve? Well, we always want to be moving forward. Once you're moving forward, you get that momentum that gets you going. And once you get that momentum going, it's difficult to slow you down or to have issues. If you do have those issues, then and you don't have forward momentum, then you got to start all over again, and that's tough. This is a career and a business, so treat it like one. Real estate can help you reach all of your personal goals. If you want to be a multimillionaire, if you want to have 50 rentals or whatever, real estate can be the vehicle to help you do that. One of the things that you always hear is 80% of real estate is done by 20% of the agents. That's absolutely not true. It might be true in certain instances, although if you do the statistics based on the Northwest MLS, that's absolutely false. So don't worry about everybody else. Just worry about you, and you'll be able to do this. If you conquer your curve, that's all you need to do. Don't worry about anybody else's curve. Okay? I want you to grow your business with a well thought out plan. I don't ever want you to sit there and go, well, what do I need to do today? Right? I don't know. I woke up this morning with nothing to do. We don't ever want you to have that feeling. Always know when the next check is coming in. Right? So you want a business to where you're just generating, right? Run your business. Don't let it run you. Real estate will do that. If you allow it to, it will consume every moment of every waking day. And that's not really how you want to do it. We want to take the roller coaster out of your business and give you a great plan that helps you moving forward. Okay? When do we conquer the curve? Now, in the future, every day, 2-year plan, 5-year plan, 10-year plan. We're always reevaluating our business and what it looks like. So you can't let your foot off the gas, especially in real estate. I mean, you can, it has to be strategic. So if you're going to be, take a month off, that's okay. We have agents that do that all the time. Although you got to have a plan during that month so that when you do get back to work, you don't have to start all over. So now in the future and every single day, you're going to want to help yourself conquer the curve. What's your ceiling? I get this all the time. There is no ceiling in real estate. Now, each one of us do have a natural ceiling. And in order to break that natural ceiling, we have to do what's called going from E to P. So go from entrepreneurial to purposeful and break through that barrier. Now, you're going to need tools in order to do that. If you just keep hitting that ceiling and bouncing off and don't do anything differently, then all you're going to do is keep bouncing off that ceiling. And we don't want you to do that. What we want you to do is break through that initial ceiling. Once you break through that initial one, then guess what? You're going to hit another one. You're going to have to bounce off, change something, do something differently, read a book, take a class, get coaching, whatever, in order to break through that ceiling. So you can get to the next level, and then you're going to need training for that level also. Now, how do we conquer the curve? It's very simple. With these, I don't know how many of them are here, 16 different points in order to do that. We're going to set SMART goals. We're going to schedule your day, week, month That's the key to real estate. If you can follow a schedule, everything else comes into place. Lead generation is the 20%. Okay? 20% of your activities will bring 80% of the results. So you want to focus on that 20% to get the 80% result. Marketing plan that keeps you on track, training to get better and to raise your ceiling. Scripts are the most effective real estate tool out there. 90%, is getting the deal. 10% of the deal is scripts, closing that deal. Don't let one get away from you because you're not paying attention and you're not doing your scripts, okay? Sometimes you'll kick yourself. You'll be driving down the street. Oh, what should I have said? So use technology for what it's not. It's not the answer to everything, okay? Use technology for what it is not the answer to everything, okay? Use old school's tools plus 10% to reinvent the wheel. Have 4 pillars to get you through any market at all. Be an area expert. Know your disc and who you are. It's all about systems. If you can follow those systems and following a schedule as part of that system, you'll be rock solid. Coaching can get you out of your own way. So we really want you to think about coaching and get that. Now, first of all, what's the first step? Set goals. Goals have to have 5 different things. It has to be SMART. It has to be specific, achievable, measurable, results-oriented, and a timeline, okay? We want you to have a schedule. If you can follow a schedule, that's what real estate is all about. It's all about consistency and following along and following that schedule. Right? Lead generation. We hear this all the time. I don't want you to think that lead generation is just making phone calls. That is definitely a part of what your business is, although it's not everything. It's just one of those systems that you're going to use and one of the things you're going to do for your lead generation. 3 hours a day, 5 days a week, have 4 pillars set up at all times. Now, your SOI in your database is your number 1 key, okay? This is the foundation. Without your SOI in your database, you're going to struggle in real estate. You're going to do things the hard way. Do them the smart way. Work on your SOI and your database, okay? Now, have a plan. Have a marketing plan. What is that marketing plan going to look like? Okay, when am I going to send this out? When am I going to send that out? How many flyers are going to go out? How many postcards? All of those systems. Have a plan and have it set up so you don't have to think about it every day or once a week or every month. So have a great marketing plan. Now, training is the key to everything we do. If we can have great training and push ourselves to that next level and push ourselves to move forward, it just makes real estate a whole lot easier. Now, I'm not saying train just to train. I'm saying have a great plan for your training, okay? Scripts. Scripts. I love scripts. I have a script for everything and they work. That's why. So make sure you're using your scripts. Make sure you know your scripts, and every day you're training for your scripts, right? Again, follow a schedule. Following the schedule is what real estate is all about. If you follow a schedule religiously, create your schedule every week, follow that schedule, and you'll move right along. And it'll take the anxiety out of real estate because you know that what you're doing eventually is going to pay off, okay? Technology. Technology is your friend. It's not the be-all to everything, okay? It's not the answer to everything. It's just one tool. If you use that tool and you use that tool correctly, your real estate business will take off and it will beat everybody. There's a saying out there that technology won't replace real estate agents, but an agent with technology will. So use those systems and use the technology. Don't be all technology because that's not what real estate is all about. Real estate is old school, right? Old school mixed in with the technology. Real estate is what we call a belly-to-belly business. Probably not anymore with coronavirus, although real estate is a belly-to-belly business. So get those systems in place, use them to the best of your ability, and you'll be rock solid. rule of thumb, always have 4 pillars running at any one time. If the market shifts, if the market changes, that's okay. If you're running 4 pillars plus your database and your SOI, you're going to have a rock star business that will survive in any market and will be able to rapidly shift to get you into those areas. All right, so you're going to want 4 pillars. Now, out of those pillars, you have a bunch of different options. We always like you to do those options based on what your disc is. So if your disc is high D, high I, high S, high C, it doesn't matter. There's always a pillar for you. We have basically 14 different pillars in our office that we talk about. Home Partners is not on here, so that'll make up the 14th one. Although there are other pillars out there, these are just the 14 that we really talk about and we really push. Now, become an area expert. What does that mean? Being an area expert is creating a niche for yourself, or doing a farm, or doing a certain type of real estate, whatever it is. Sometimes your niche will pick you, and that's okay. We just want you to be an area expert. And if you're an area expert, you're doing the other pillars, it's just going to play right into that, okay? Know your disc. Know your disc, know your disc, know your disc, okay? We want you to know who you are, and we want you to know who your clients are. So you can do what's called mirror and match. And when you mirror and match, it just makes real estate 1,000 times easier. Now, systems in place. I always talk about this with our agents. What is your system for that? How is that working for you? And you'll hear me say that quite a bit, actually. So create a system that works for you, stick with it, roll with it. Checklists are a big part of that, and we talk about systems in place all the time. Now, I'm a coach, right? That is my job. My job is to coach real estate agents to hit every goal they want, every dream they want, everything they need. Get a coach, right? And here at Berkshire Hathaway, we don't charge for coaching. Our coaching is free. Our offices are small, so we can help every single agent with their goals and do it on a one-on-one basis. And we do that through coaching. Okay. Now, leverage. Listings are leverage. So if you can get listings, that's the key, right? Time leverage, lead gen leverage, getting buyers, sales leverage. It's all about leverage in real estate. So we're going to put this all together for you. If you need help with this, this is just kind of an intro for you, then contact me and I will be more than happy to sit down and do this with you. We'll go over your pillars. We'll go over your 1, 2, 4. We'll talk about your year, month, week, and then we'll create some kind of calendar for you to follow, and we'll get more in detail with each and every one of these. Okay?